Hi everyone, again my name is Melody and I'm a Conserve Wildlife Foundation educator. Today I am sitting in my backyard taking a look at the bird feeders back here to see what kinds of birds are hanging out in my backyard at the feeders. I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to use an app called the Merlin Bird ID app to identify any birds that you see either in your own yard or in your neighborhood or anything like that. So let's get started and we'll take a look at what birds are coming to my yard. Okay guys, so again, the app that we're going to be using is called the Merlin Bird ID app, and it's put out by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. It's all free, so let's take a look and see if we can identify some of the birds we just saw in my backyard. So once you guys have the app downloaded, you'll be able to choose what's called a bird pack, and that's going to be these right here. I have the US Northeast one installed just because I'm in New Jersey, so if you are in New Jersey, that's the one that you're going to use. And these just give you lists of all the different kinds of birds that can be found in that area. And so you can use this app to identify birds in two different ways. If you already have a picture of a bird, you can just go ahead and click on the photo ID and choose a photo. And then we'll take one of the pictures that I took. You gotta zoom in to get a good look at the bird in the picture. Put in your location and the date and hit identify, and it should bring up a list of birds. So this first one right here, I'm gonna say that looks just like my picture, so I'll say that's my bird, and that means that I saw a northern cardinal in my backyard. So the second option to use to identify a bird is if you don't have a photo, that's gonna be the Start Bird ID option. And this is the video that I'm gonna use to try to identify something because I couldn't really get too close to this bird to take a picture. So what you're gonna do is click Start Bird ID. It'll ask you where you saw the bird, and I was in Howell, New Jersey. And then it'll choose the date that you saw the bird. You'll say about the size. So in the video, the bird was probably about robin sized there. And you can choose from any of 1 to 3 colors. So I'm gonna say I saw black, white, and red. And it'll ask what the bird was doing or where you saw it. So if I saw mine in the trees. And then this just creates a list of possible birds. So you can go through, see what matches what you saw. And what I saw in that video was this red-bellied woodpecker. So I'm gonna say that is my bird. And you can also look up the details about it to make sure that it lines up with what you saw, and you can listen to their calls on here to make sure it lines up with anything you might have heard. And that is the call that I heard in my video as well. So I'm gonna say that what we saw there was a red-bellied woodpecker. So now that we've learned to use this Merlin Bird ID app, I'm going to continue to use it to identify all the other birds that I saw in my backyard, and I will list them here. So using the Merlin app is something that you can do from your yard, you can do on a walk through your neighborhood, or you can even just do it by looking out your own window. You don't even really need to go outside. So now that you guys know how to use the app, I hope you get out there. There are birds everywhere, so no matter where you live, you'll be able to find some birds and use this app to identify them. So have fun with the app, be safe, and happy birding.